Welcome to Recovery Inspired Hope, where your testimonies empower others. Welcome to Recovery Inspired Hope. My name's Jamie, and I am the host of this amazing show. Today, we're going to talk about how I got off of drugs. So I've been getting a lot of questions about detox. Like, what does that look like? How did you detox? How did you get off pain pills? Okay, so first of all, it is not like a one-stop shop, okay? Like, I detoxed off of pain pills probably 100 times before I actually quit for the last time. And the only reason that I quit for the last time is because I checked myself into a sober living facility where I got drug tested, I got held accountable, I got immersed in a community of recovery where people were trying to do the same things that I was doing. So number one, I think it's so important for people to have a why. What is your why for getting sober? Like, yes, I understand, like, you're probably maybe on probation or having some charges come up against you, or you're trying to like get a loved one back in your life, or you're trying to get your kids back. Like, and all of those are great reasons. For me, my why was because my family wouldn't let me see my children. I pretty much burnt every bridge to the point where even my own grandma didn't want to have anything to do with me. It was like, hey, grandma, can I come over and sleep at your house? And she was like, no. And it was like, oh my goodness, even grandma doesn't want anything to do with me. It's like, that's when I knew something has to change, right? I can tell you that I literally got sick and tired of waking up every day pissed off that I woke up. Right there. That was one of the major things. So there's some things that I did to help detox and to get off drugs. And, I prayed about it a lot, right? And I asked God to like give me, the strength to be able to make it happen, to open the doors for me, because I needed a lot of help. I mean, I was homeless. I didn't have a job. I didn't have any friends. The only friends that I had were trying to trade me dope for sex. And, I wasn't trying to do any of that anymore. I wanted to regain, my self-worth and my self-esteem. And it was so hard. But you know what? When I finally, got backed into that corner where every other door got shut except the door to recovery, that was when things really changed for me. So I remember I was walking down the street, and I was homeless, and I was trying to figure out who I was going to lie, cheat, steal, manipulate to get another, whatever I was doing at that time. I think I was doing like meth and alcohol. I had kind of put the pills down for a little while at that time. And, I was trying to figure out how am I going to get high? Like, it didn't matter what substance, right? Because it was just more, right? Like, just give me more. I don't care what it is. Give me something to change the way I feel, because I hate the way I feel inside this skin. Okay. And that was what it was. I always had to change the way I feel. I could not just sit with myself and be sober. So I checked myself into a sober living community, and that was the best decision I ever made. It was like, I ended up being in like this house with like 13 other girls. It was really weird to me because I was like, I had never really been around other girls before, but they were all trying to do the same thing that I was trying to do, and that is really what helped me. Now, as far as the pill detox, okay, and how I detox off of pain pills, this is something that people ask me all the time. Pain pill detox is really rough. Now, I didn't detox off of heroin. I'd only done heroin about 6 or 7 times. And honestly, The only reason that I didn't do heroin is because I didn't have a hookup. The only place for me where I lived to get heroin was in Atlanta, and I didn't have a car, and I didn't have a way to get there. And half the time I didn't have money. So, I was always like in the pill scene, you know, mostly Roxy's or Oxy 30s, oxycodone 30 milligrams. And so for me, detoxing off pills wasn't usually like something that I did on purpose. It was usually because I didn't have any money, right? So, but I have found some things that helped curb some of those symptoms of withdrawal and detox. And so here's some things that I did. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional. All I'm saying is that these things helped me. I think that harm reduction is amazing, okay? I think if you can get some Suboxone or some methadone, if you can go to an opioid treatment provider and get on a prescription, and they can help you taper or detox or whatever, like that is the best way to go. Going to a detox facility, right there, because they'll be able to give you medication so you don't feel the detoxes, and you'll have support, you'll have, all that, a community of people. That is the best way. Now, if that is not an option for you, I will share with you just some things that I did personally to help me get through detox. So, number one, hot baths, because you get the chills and you're so cold. So being in a hot bath, and it also helps calm your muscles. So a hot bath with Epsom salt and apple cider vinegar is really going to be able to help you. I took things like valerian root, things that would like calm me down. I took some kava pills before. They have some from Standard Process that are really good. Also, there were these little shots you can get at the gas station, and they were called sleepwalker shots. And that is something else that I used to help kind of curb that detox. It's infused with all these vitamins, and I think actually it's the vitamins that helped calm my body down. It stopped my legs from aching and me wanting to kick them off. Imodium, super helpful. Taking like a double dose of Imodium kind of like helps calm that, curb it just the tiniest bit, Melatonin, any amount of time you can sleep off these withdrawals, do it, okay? I also at one time used Kratom, and that was helpful to me. The only thing with Kratom is, if you're going to use it for a short-term detox, then just use it for a short-term detox, because you'll have to, if you keep taking it, you're going to have to detox off of that too. And that still sucks, And so, let's see, what else did I do? Very important to have a network of people around you that know what you're doing, okay? Because it can be dangerous. It can be very dangerous to detox by yourself. So, making sure you have a network of people. Also, maybe like writing down your why on like a post-it or something and taping it so you can just continually have it in front of me. Why am I going through this detox? Why am I trying to get off these pills? Okay, it's because I want to have my family back. It's because I don't want to be dependent on pain pills to have to get up in the morning, right? Whatever it is that is your why is what you should write on that paper and tape it so you have it in front of you. Something I think also is really important is distracting yourself. So this is like so hard because all you can think about, your brain is going, the obsession is going, right? Distracting yourself by watching funny movies, watching funny YouTube videos, just distracting yourself to like be able to keep your mind focused on something else. Do you have a favorite movie? Do you have like a favorite childhood something? Get yourself some comfy pajamas right here, okay? You're gonna be sweating. They're gonna get stinky. Trying to get in the shower or the bath is gonna help you so much. Let me see what else. Like I said about the valerian root, anything like that is like calming, 5-HTP is another vitamin that you can get that is also like kind of helps your mood stabilization. St. John's wort, anything like that is gonna help you. The vitamins, I'm telling you, the vitamins really help me. Fruits, eating fruit and fruit juices will help, because it's like your body gets depleted, and the more good stuff you can put in it, if you could do like a juice and vegetable kind of diet for, you know, that time. I know it's really hard to eat when you're detoxing, but if you can just get those good vitamins in you, that is going to help you a ton. And just making sure that you have this, you know, the loving and caring support network around you. Now, none of these things have been like approved by a doctor or anything unless you actually go to the doctor, right? I'm just telling you from my experience when I was on the street, you know, and I didn't have any other option because I didn't like plan for a detox really. Those are things that helped me, you know, and the thing is, I got so tired of having to detox. I'm talking, right, if I'm on 7 days a week doing pills, I'm detoxing 3 to 4 days a week because I can't afford my pill habit, right? And I don't want to keep doing this anymore. And that's why, you know, I started to, you know, figure out these little tricks to get me off the pills. And it worked for me, you know what I mean? But only because I was truly sick and tired of detoxing all the time. And I was tired of not being able to get out of bed unless I had a pain pill, you know? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. A lot of people have been asking on my TikTok about it. So I wanted to just share with you, this is what worked for me. Of course, the best way to go is to be under a doctor's care, either to go to a detox facility where you don't feel anything, it's amazing, and you'll be around a bunch of other people, you know, or to go to an opioid treatment provider where you can get, you know, on a prescription of some kind of harm reduction medication, whether that be Vivitrol or Suboxone, Subutex, Methadone, whatever that is. You know, and that's the best thing. I mean, I'm open. I believe in all pathways of recovery. I think like some people, you know, try to like substitute when they're coming off of pills. I mean, you can try that. You still feel like crap. The things that I listed are probably the best ones. You know what I mean? Because even if you try to like smoke weed with it, you're still gonna feel like shit. It probably will like distract you a little bit, but it's not gonna make you really feel that much better. It might calm your nausea. You know what I mean? Maybe that could work. So that's all I've got for you guys, and I will see you soon. Make sure you subscribe to Jamie Tall on YouTube, and we will see you next time on Recovery Inspired Hope.